Today we are going to be working on some villager housing. Now, my villagers didn't ask me to do this for them, but we're going to anyway. That's just what we're going to do. And when you have a gold core island of your own, you will realize that you have to take charge. You have to help people live the lives that they're supposed to live on a gold core island. It's true. These are just the rules. So as you can see, things are going well in my yard. I've completely decorated now for St. Patrick's Day, and not only have I decorated the house, I've decorated me. There we go. This is going to be my my outfit for the upcoming holiday. Thank you all for being here. Not only to those of you watching this live, but to those of you watching after the fact as well. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss future live streams. We have a lot of things I would like to do today, and we're changing it up a little bit. We've been doing a lot of work on the Gold Core Island, but I want to work on some interiors today because all the villagers on this island are going to play a role, at least the ones that are supposed to be here like semi-permanently. So I want to work on Coco's house today, and I also want to work on Knox's house today. Knox is our newest resident. Knox is a Gold Core chicken, so we really got to make sure Knox is kept happy. Real quick, this is how the farm is coming along. I've planted wheat now, and we have the wheat here in the back as well. And I love the way it came out. It looks really nice. Like this whole farm is just kind of sectioned off in its own little world, which I love. Still some more work to do, so we might do some work outside Coco's house today as well as inside. And then let me show you what's going on over at Knox's place. As I say hello to a few people here in chat, such as Doge in the Hood. We have Herb Bowls. We have Vanessa. We have Kitties and Dream World. Celestial Knight and Bringsbane and Lizzie 3K helping us moderate today. Welcome. Hello to Animal Crossing. We have Cam. We have Edu. We have Yami Crossing and Jasmine and Robert. Hello to all of you. Gold Core Chicken sounds a bit like an oxymoron. Golden brown chicken. Mud Does Art, Ione. We have Took and Amelia and Neptune and Donut and Twilight and Cherry and Jay and Jackie. Welcome to all of you. So this is Knox's house. I have yet to see inside. I've no idea how Knox lives. So I'm going to do my best to influence it anyway. So here's my plan. I kept this from everybody last night during last night's stream, and I'm pretty excited to reveal to you now my master plan. We're actually going to start at the south end of the island to show you how this all plays out. And what I'm worried about with this plan is that I'm opening up a huge can of worms, because with the island, this section that I'm coming to right now starts kind of a story, okay? So this is where the first settlers of Maw Hollow started realizing that they had just landed on top of a literal gold mine. And so they organized and they started mining gold. And it didn't take long for them to start actually, incorporating Maw Hollow and making it the gold core bastion that it is today. So we're rolling in gold, basically, is the story here. That's where this all begins. And I haven't built on this story yet until today. So we have these minecarts. We have this cave. We're at the very front of the island. Let me sip some coffee here. I'm about to blow your minds, okay? Let me go over now to where we're going to be focusing some of our building today. We're going to climb up here, and we're going to run all the way to the north end of the island. Where do you add your dream address? This is not a dream stream. But when we do dream streams, Marty, when we do dream streams, it would be a link in chat. So we're going to come back here. We're going to go back here, and we're going to come to this area, which we're still working on, and we're going to climb down to the secret beach, or we're going to jump over, I guess. And then right here, this is where our build is going to start today, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue our mine, and it's going to run all the way underneath the island, and it's going to come out the other side right here. And our friend Knox, whose roof is right here, Knox is in charge of taking the gold that we mine here in Maw Hollow and refining it for everybody else. And so that is the story we're creating. That is what we're doing today. Nox is going to be basically a goldsmith. I guess is the best way to put it. So that's my plan. And as this comes together, you'll kind of see how that all plays out, how that works. And I'm pretty excited. I thought, there he is. Hey, we were just talking about you. Let's chat. So what to do now? Day's getting away from me. Oh, you're going to be very busy. Very, very busy. This bridge is a very popular destination for my villagers. It's unfortunate that I made it so hard to traverse for more than one person at a time. Let's actually go to... Our storage was already over on the north end of the island, and I just forgot until now. Excuse me. Ugh. Excuse me. I made the paths in this place so narrow. Okay. Let me show you how this is all going to come together. So what we need today are... Well, first I need to look and make sure I don't have any extra things. I need to make a cave. That's the first thing I'm trying to do. And caves are made of stone, which I'm hoping I have enough of. And I was just wanting to see if I already had a cave, just in case. Just in case. I don't think I'm going to need any of these plants or anything like that, but you never know. I'm not seeing a cave. Now, I could definitely see putting things like pirate treasure, skeletons. We can come back to all that stuff. I want to start with the cave. We need the mine carts. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to grab these mine carts. At the moment, nothing else, though. All right. Toastmaster, how's it going? Let's grab our customization kits, which there's not many. Let's grab the stone. I'm going to start with, I guess, 90. We'll grab some iron. We'll grab some gold. We'll grab some clay. Do I need different types of wood? I don't know. We'll grab some sticks. All right. And I can't craft. Are you serious right now? Will you get up? I cannot wait till Pashmina is off this island. Move! Thank you. Okay. Cave time. We'll also need to do some terraforming for this to come together. There we go. Oh, what do we got? Oh, glowing moss and vines. Right. This is one of those items. I had forgotten about that. So much gold nuggets. I mean, it is a gold core island. You can't have a gold core island without so many gold nuggets. You need quite a few many. Bullying? I know. These villagers are literally bullying me. I'm just trying to live my life, and they're deliberately sitting in my way. And then snarking me while I'm trying to craft. Did you see that sarcastic clapping Pashmina did as if I've never crafted anything before? Yeah, Pashmina's out of here. You are not long for Maw Hollow, Pashmina. Pack your things. So I'm going to make the cave black. And the reason I'm choosing this color is because there's like this really cool gold rock pattern that's in the very, very background of it. See how it's like green, gold, blue, and then green again? This is the cave for us. I can get rid of Amiibo, or I can get rid of Pashmina with an Amiibo. What I'm trying to do is get rid of Pashmina the old-fashioned way so I can do a villager hunt soon. Oh, Nox, you just sneezed right in Cat's face. Cover your face when you sneeze. And what was that about? What was that? You said afterwards, dag nabbit? Doesn't sneezing make you want to yell something? I guess I thought everyone did that. Nah, no one besides you does that. Damn, back me up. Do you yell out weird, angry nonsense after you sneeze? Yeah, I yell out weird, angry nonsense constantly. That's like my whole thing. Just like I said, you should consider joining the rest of us, Cat. Yeah, Cat. Nerd. Well, you know what? I think I'm good. Maybe I'll try that later at home. Oh my gosh. That was gross. Everything about that. Quarantine him. Yeah, I don't think I should be building out Nox's amazing house like I'm about to do. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to get into terraforming mode here. Okay. Your sneeze is already loud. Awful gaming. I need Nox. Nox is great, other than the sneezing on people part. If I just put the cave down, what would this look like? Nothing, apparently. Apparently that's not a thing I can do. The cave is going to need a generous amount of space. So here's where we're at. We only have so many tiles to play with here because this mountain can't go in any further without making the rest of it look kind of meh. So I need to bring what I'm standing on out in this direction. Island's amazing. Thank you. I'm sure yours looks good. Okay. So let's see how much we can get away with here. I don't want to cover too much of the beach with cliffside. But I think we can come out one more tile, and then we'll have everything we need. I'm going to try. Okay. Cave. Perfect. So let's shove this back here. That's as far as it goes? Oh, that's worse than I thought. Okay, can it go any farther over here? Oh, yeah. If I were to pull it out another tile, I could hide it behind the cliff more. I don't know what to think about that. Interesting. Okay, if I come out one more tile, maybe this will look okay. That's a tough sell for me. I didn't want to make... I did not imagine I'd be making this section this much bigger. Yeah, the cave is a big item. If I taper off the hill right here, it's not so bad. We still have pretty good access to the beach. Also, this needs to be tapered off. There we go. Just to naturalize that a bit. We're not necessarily doing the secret beach today. Today is more about building out a couple of houses, employing a couple of people who live here in town. Okay, that's perfect. Yes, this cave is working for me. This placement is working for me. I think that's pretty good. The only other thing I would like to try, just for fun, is putting the cave closer to the hill just to see if I like that. So this is as far back as it can go, but we can walk in front of it now. And if I wanted to, I could put something right here. And I still have room in front of it, but not as much, obviously. So I guess what we'll need to do is just kind of decide as we go, like what we want to do with that information. All right, and the next thing I need to do is build the atmosphere for this place. So let me just start to tile out some dirt here. And what we need is this to look as nice as possible. Okay. I could hide skeletons there. That's true. That's true. How'd I come up with the name Maw Hollow? I was just trying to be clever. That's all. All right. We'll taper that off. Create a little bit of a janky looking angle there. Same thing on this side. Alexandra, how's it going? Let's taper that off right there. Okay. And then right over here. Oh, wait. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. So it kind of creates a neat little dirt patch, sort of. Let's try a couple things. Let's first put the cave on the inside, like that. Okay, so I like that I can walk in front of it. What I don't like is that it feels like I got to put more dirt back here. So if the cave was actually in the original position we had it in, I like that better. I think I like that better. Okay. Let's pretend this is what we want to do. Now I'm going to grab our design, and we're going to take the train tracks from before, and I'm going to start having them exit the cave. They're going to turn here, and they're going to go... Oh, oops. Obviously, I need different a different pattern for that. Okay. They're going to go right there. All right. So it tucks into the dirt a little bit, but that's okay. It almost looks a little overgrown, and this is an old cave system, so I'm not offended by that. Let's just make a couple more tracks. We're just going to cover our bases and do that. Yep, there we go. All right. And so that is going, if you'll notice, so there's going to be mine carts coming out of here, and they're going straight into the back of Nox's house. That's the goal right there. So Nox is getting the gold from the south end of the island delivered straight into his living room. Ideally, this is how we'll keep it. But let's go back over there, because I just want to check and see if I want, what I want is consistency between how the caves look on either side of the island. So I just want to check and see if we did any more custom designs over there, like little rocks. I don't remember doing that, but it's good to just check. I've been thinking about this idea all week. I'm so excited. We're actually finally going to get to build this out. Oh, interesting. I used another type of dirt. Okay, I want to keep that consistent, so I'm going to trade out the dirt. I didn't do anything else, though. And I made it nice and wide. We don't have this luxury on the other end of the island, but that's okay. The other thing I would like to do... All right, Yami, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. There is an item that we can craft, and I don't know if I have enough to craft with it right now, but there's an item that would be perfect for this. And it's a classic. It is this guy, the stone arch. I want to make a stone arch and put it over there as well, so it looks like the minecarts are actually going into another cave. And this is a nice thin item. As you can see, it's a 3x1, so it'll definitely fit where we need it to, and provide that little bit of atmosphere that I'm missing. So I'm going to make a stone arch as well. And that'll kind of complete that look over there, I think. Mm-hmm. Stone. We need stone. I need to go mining more often. Okay. Let's craft. I might need to go to the store. Let's see if we can customize any of that. That was craft again. Maybe, you know what? Let's see if we can craft the minecarts, actually, because I forgot we had to do that, too. I can make a lot of stuff. Yep, here we go. Trying to make a train station, so I'm getting a lot of inspo. Nice! I'm glad I could help. Gonna work my island with you. Stream is great so far. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this all week. I've been so excited. You remember the stream without anyone reminding you. You've reached a whole new level. Not even I did that. I seriously, I almost forgot to schedule the stream today. I knew I was going to stream. I'm like, wait, I got to put that up on YouTube. I can't just stream. So the interior of Noxus House is going to be a blacksmith shop. Correct. Correct. A goldsmith, really. Okay, let's pop down here. Okay, we kind of gotta start over, unfortunately. Because I have to put down the right dirt. Squidward, how's it going? You just found the game card. Nice! Good. I'm glad. No one likes to try and play Animal Crossing without actually having the cartridge. It's not the same experience. Josie, that's okay. Everyone's always sorry they're late. It's okay. I want everyone to make sure they're taking care of themselves and living their lives. The streams are bonus points. If you can make it to a stream, that's awesome. If you want to watch it after the fact, though, that's awesome too. Or if you don't end up watching it all, I'm not going to judge you. Oh, there we go. Almost fell off the cliff trying to put path down in a place it couldn't go. All right. Oh, probably help if I finished it. Did you use cards to get your villagers to go villager hunting? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. We villager hunted for Marshall before I decided it was going to be a GOLDCORE island. And eventually I want to villager hunt for Goldie because I think that'd be a lot of fun. And no, don't offer me your Goldie. I don't want your Goldie. I do like villager hunting a lot, so having an opportunity to do that every so often is really cool. But with a couple of the villagers, Joey and Nox in particular, I did amiibos. And that was pretty cool. I like that we have the option. All right. I might... Oh, you know what I might do, actually? I'm going to untaper the tile I'm standing on right now. Because it doesn't really make sense. The tracks need to continue on. So you have to assume there's dirt going on into a mountain in front of me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the stream. Yeah, if you have any friends that are into Animal Crossing streams and you feel like sharing the stream with a friend, always appreciated. Here, let's put the cave down again. Baffled Mouse, how are you? Great name. Great name. Let's see if the archway can go here. Oh. Let me back up a little bit. There it is. It's not as flush against the mountain as I had thought it would be. I don't know about you guys. I feel like it takes something away. It depends on what angle. But I also wanted to customize it too. Let me just pop up here again and see if there's a customization that works a little bit better. Maybe it can match a little bit more closely with that cave in the first place. Frog Pog, how's it going? Oh, oops. Customize. Oh, okay. I don't have the customization kits, but we can see there's a mossy version of it. I think that's what I'm going to make. Are you sure you want to do the Dark Rock Cave? You can't see inside it anyway. Well, that's true. I'm going to try the mossy entranceway and see if that looks any better. Because I do think the other stuff that I'm going to put back there would kind of match, because I'm going to make it kind of dark and spooky back there. Not spooky, but you know, just shady. That's kind of my goal. Okay. Customization kits. You need to stop using emojis as you use a facepalm emoji. Why? What's the alternative? We finally, as a society, we've all kind of like adopted emojis. And we got to that point, and now you want to stop using them? Who's my favorite villager? I don't know. I like a lot of villagers. I think, for the most part, it's kind of like, from past games, it's always been this guy right here, Joey. I think Joey's awesome. But, I don't know, I like a lot of villagers. Okay. I use them to express my feelings, to help people understand. I was told to use them. I use them too much, so I'm trying to stop. The only time I've seen people use an emoji to a point where I'd say it's too much is when they spam the same one over and over and over again in the same exact message. But oh, and then when people try to string them together to form a message as if you can read their like coded message, I never even bother. I just kind of ignore that text until they decide, you know, to type out whatever it is they're trying to say. Any dreamies you don't have yet? For this island in particular, Anka and Goldie have eluded me thus far. And so, eventually we're going to do some villager hunts for either one of those. And where would that leave us? So, oh yeah, that's it. So, Marshall and Coco are villagers we found on hunts in the past, and I really want to keep them because they're just kind of like S-tier villagers in my opinion. But Marina's staying because of the pink core vibe that we needed for that one challenge we did. Pashmina's gone, and Cat is gone. Those two are out. And I would like to replace them with Goldie and Anka. And that would be our full roster. Done. That would be all the GOLDCORE villagers that I'm going to have on the island. And if I really needed another one, the only one I think I would consider getting rid of is Coco. Because Marshall took... How many tickets was it? Well over 2,000 tickets to find. So it would just... Marshall is GOLDCORE in how expensive he was to obtain. So it doesn't matter necessarily if he's not wearing some kind of... if he's not rocking some kind of gold, right? It's mostly just the idea that Marshall is one of the most expensive Marshalls you could find. That's what makes him GOLDCORE. Butch is gone. Nox replaced him. I told you. Butch is out of here. You guys didn't believe me, I guess. I was very clear. Oh, Stone Arch. We still haven't customized it. El Show, how's it going? You could replace Marina with Willow. I was thinking about that. I actually was talking to someone about that today. I don't know if I will or not. I could. And I might. I might even have Willow's amiibo. If Marina decides to slight me in the future in any way, says something horrible or something, sends me junk in the mail, you know, upsets me, then maybe we'll do that. I like Cat. Cat's cool, but Cat is not GOLDCORE enough for this island. That's the problem with Cat. Okay, there we go. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. From this angle, I like that. Let me see it from down here. So if I were down here and I tilted the camera... I don't know. I feel like the archway... Oh, sorry. I feel like the archway kind of blocks the minecarts. No, I didn't place the minecarts down yet. What would it look like if we started putting those down? Got gold areas in her fur. Well, so did Butch, though. And that didn't stop me. Can this get any closer? No. So, if I were to put another one... It has to be, like, uncomfortably close to this one. Can we change that? Can we just, like, if we push that there, We can have this one back here. I think 3 is too many, if I'm being honest. I think it'd actually be better if we did this. Either way. I think, yeah. That to me feels a little bit better. Okay. Which is at your campsite right now? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, what do we think about the stone arch? I'm going to go ahead and do a poll in chat right now. Stone arch? Yes or no? Yes. No. All right. Feel free to vote on this poll because I legit don't know how I feel about this stone arch. I thought it would look cool to make it look like the cave system kind of continued into the house, but you can see right through it. It's just not, it's not doing what I thought it would do. Eva Crossing, how's it going? If I consider doing a vault using a second profile, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Ooh, 54% are saying no to the stone arch. Interesting. It sticks out too much in my opinion, which looks like your real life dog. If you cut into the cliff and push the stone arch one spot, I can't. Can I though? Wait a minute. I guess in theory you're right. I could do that. Let me try that. And if I'm confused, so we'll take another poll. Ooh, okay, so we'd have to cut in twice. Oh boy. All right, so I'd have to actually go up here and cut into this before it will let me cut in down there. Oh my gosh. This might be a bad look, but we're gonna attempt it. So what you're saying I should do is cut in like this. Okay, and then I could even taper it like that. And then we do the same thing at the bottom here. It blocks the minecarts, but it does give the illusion that it's going through something. So it's a little hard to decide if it's good or not. Let's see if this fixes that. Because I agree. That was the whole... I've had this idea for the whole week. And I thought, oh, this will look so cool. It'll look... And I thought exactly what you just said, basically. Okay, so I actually have to cut away even more of the cliff than I'm comfortable cutting away to make this happen. Do you see that? Like, I literally can't cut away any more than that without cutting into so much more of the cliff. Now, even this looks a little bit interesting to me. But let's just try. I'm gonna bite the bullet here and just try to cut away a tad more. It almost messes this up, but it doesn't. It does it. It's like so close to messing that up. It makes the area look a little more natural too. Because whenever your cliffs are like super, super even, it looks, I don't know, not as natural. All right. This constitutes a little more dirt and another track, even though you probably won't ever see it. I'm just, you know, I'm all about the details. I'm going to leave that dirt like that. There's no reason to taper that. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's put a track. Let's put a track. I forgot. I hope this works. Okay. Okay. We have room for another minecart now, which is kind of neat. I can actually push this one back if I want to, or well, no. Let's try it like up like this, and we can tuck another minecart because we have it. Actually, here. Let's get rid of this. Let's push this as... Oh, that's as far as it can go. Oh, shoot. Well, 2 it is then. Okay. All right. Now let's go down here. Okay. Ouch. I was going to say, let's retake the pole. All right. So... Now, do we like the stone arch? Yes? No. All right, go ahead and vote on that poll now in chat. And again, to anyone watching this after the fact, you can't even see the poll going live on chat, which I do apologize for. That's out of my control, unfortunately. But there's a poll that goes up in chat during the stream, and then people who are here live can vote on it, which is pretty cool. You feel like it sticks out even more now? That's okay. Let's walk up here. Let's try it this way. Can we see it from back here at any angle? If I'm over here and we're in front of Knox's house, if I sit on the throne, okay, so this is the most we can see it from up high. So that's it there. I think that looks fine. If we go over to the back again, and we will be back here sometimes. Obviously, this is where Red's boat docks. So I would climb down these ladders, and we would see this. It didn't change anything, did it? Like, we still see so much of, like, we still see through it. It definitely doesn't have the cave illusion I was hoping it would have. But that's not a big deal. It still kind of looks like it's something's going on there. So this is how I'd be coming down here. I'd walk down the ladders, and I would go to Red's boat right here. It sticks out too much. I mean, 60% yes. It's not the numbers I was hoping for a yes vote. Is there another rock item that would, like, help us? Do you think pillars would be better? Like, what if I threw 2 ruined pillars down instead? Why not just put another cave? The cave is so big, though. I would. It's just the cave is huge. It might be better to do a ruined arch. Because the ruined arch is similar to the cave. I can make it the same color, and it's thicker. Let's try a ruined arch. Yeah, a couple of you are kind of having the same idea that I'm having. All right. A ruined castle gate. It's a bit thin. It could do, but it's a bit thin. Let's try the ruined arch because it's a much thicker item, as you'll see. And this would allow us to do all kinds of stuff with pillars, too. Like, we could throw a couple pillars down just as decorations. And these items are in the same family, if that makes sense. See how we can make it the same color as the cave? The ruined arch has more potential? Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Let's give it a go. All right, push this back a little bit. All right, ruined arch, work your magic. Ooh, that tucked in nicely. Let's see, can I get around this minecart? There we go. Nope. Okay, so the other minecart's completely obscured by that. We can see it from over here, but if we walk over here, you never see the second minecart until you get about right here. It's not a big deal. I like this better. I do. I have another idea. What if also, not only do we put the ruined arch, but we put another item above the ruined arch? Because we have that room, we could put some vines and some ruined seats. What else do we have in this category? Not a whole lot. Pillars, I guess, but above the arch, I don't want that. Let me see if there's any rocks. There might be, you know what, like the flat garden rock. It doesn't look exactly how I need it to. What if we did one vine and one stool or seat, like these two? A stool and a vine bench. Like just sitting next to each other might look really cool. So you might not know exactly where I'm referring to right now. I'll close off this poll. But I'll show you. I think this will look good. And we'll customize them to look however they need to look. Is that what you said earlier? Sorry. It's a lot of chat messages. It happens. Okay, so one of these. Okay. And then one of these. All right. Why not carry the workbench with you? I don't know. I just tend to place them down and then I'm used to it. I'm just used to knowing where to go for it. We're going to go brown because I think that matches the vines on the stuff that we're playing with. Third option would be to make the top cliff even. Put it on the second level against the cliff. Be the illusion of a tall arch. So make the top cliff even. Put it on the second level up against the cliff. Oh, I see. That would look kind of interesting. You're not wrong. I think I'm going to try not to do that because it would be a little too tall for my personal taste, especially because it would be taller than Nox's house, and that wouldn't make a lot of sense because this is supposed to be the entrance, the back entrance to Nox's house. But it's a good idea. It is a good, when you're talking about illusions like this, it's a really good idea. Okay, so vine bench. Okay, I'll just have a seat, I guess. We'll push that here. And then, oh, it's facing the wrong way. Here. No! There we go. And then we need the ruined seat. Okay. Did that do anything at all, literally? Like, I'm having a feeling it did not, but maybe from down here it did. Okay, if we walk over here, it didn't do it. You can barely see those. We need a bigger item. We need a taller item. A simple panel? Another gate. It's too tall. We need to split the difference. Tall garden rocks. I've been thinking about that one, but it's such a different looking. Well, I guess it's kind of mossy looking. Oh, look, they cost 60 stone. I don't have enough. I can't make those. We got to go mining for a while to do that. 2 ruined pillars. I just feel like they would look. It would split the difference, but why are they there? What were those pillars for? Yeah, I don't have enough stone to do a lot of this stuff. I've kind of used up most of my stone. I really believed in that idea that we had a minute ago. And it definitely I definitely Mom's Crossing, how's it going? I'm not in position to do that anymore. Huh. I will say that even if we don't find a solution to this today, I like the arch where it is. Especially from right here, it looks good. So I might move on to the next phase of the project for now. But yeah, once I get some more stone, I can keep playing with different types of stuff and things. We can also put a dead tree. See, I can't put anything on the top tier, on the very top, obviously, but what I can do on the highest tier we can put things on is some kind of plant. Like, you're not wrong. That's actually a good call if I can find my plants. I have a lot of stuff that I haven't like gotten rid of. So we have some different plant-like items, but none of them really doing what I want. The dead tree is too big, yeah, but we can do, if we can find a plant that's 1 by 1 or 2 by 1, that would be something as well. Okay, well, I'm going to move on to the other bits of the project, and we can always come back to that. So, I wanted to take a curved street light or two. Would a stone fence do anything? The fences might work. They're not much taller than what we got there now, though. And the stone fence is a totally different color. Where? Okay. Wait. Oh, I just had it. And I hit the B button by accident. So these are our fence options. Like, I don't like the texture of this one. And yeah, I would do something. I guess what I would do is like something like this. It makes it look a little more hardcore. The spiky fence. Let's see if I have any. Jail bars are too tall. Fireplace backwards. Not natural looking enough. I'm very picky. You'll find that I'm annoyingly picky. Here, let's try this fence though. Oh, I hit customize. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to working on Nox's house in a bit. DDV, how's it going? It tells you if you have any in storage. I always forget that. Yeah, it's true. That is a good point. Okay. I climbed too far down. Let's see how tall this fence is. Oh, actually, it meets the height requirements. Huh. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's really not terrible. Okay, I would say that gives us something for now. That's pretty cool. All right. Let me look at some of the other items I was thinking about, such as the curved street lamp. I might change this to a different color. In fact, I know I will if I decide to keep it. But I was wondering what that might look like if we changed it to, yeah, like a black one or a rusted out one or something. I thought that could look kind of cool there. I'll just give the area a little bit of light. So I might do that. And we still got to put something behind the cave too for fun, you know? Yeah, the fence definitely fills in that gap. Or unless you meant the lamp, which also is accurate. Okay. Shall we visit Cyrus real quick? I think we shall. This area is looking cool. It's a bit of a challenge. We got some logistical issues to work through. But I think it looks nice. A zoo? No, probably not gonna make a zoo. Isn't that just what it's like to be on an Animal Crossing island, living amongst a bunch of animals? Every island is a zoo if you tell yourself it is. Okay. Heading out to Harv's. Isn't the museum a zoo? Yeah, the museum's pretty close. A road? The gold bricks kind of work as a road. Okay. Let's see. Let's head over to Cyrus. Mm-hmm. And we will do curved streetlight. So brown or black? Brown or black? I kind of want brown. Because there are some accents on the cave and on the minecarts that are this color. I think this will look good. And we'll start with 2. I'll probably use more of these throughout the build. But not in the area we're working on today. Okay. And we will head back. That's it. That's all I needed Cyrus for. Couple of lamps. I think it was worth the flight. Ryan Bollinger, welcome back. Thanks for being here. Okay. Let's go all the way back and start playing with our lamps. Just joined. What's going on? Hey, Amber. We are working on a gold mine area. And we're done with the first phase, I would say, just about. And we're about to move on to the second phase. And I'll explain a little more in a minute. All right. So let's come up here and throw down our lamp. I hope this is a good spot for it, because it can't really move much. So we'll put it there. It's not on top of the tracks. It's just kind of off to the side. And as I said, so if you look at the minecart and the lamp and the vines, it all kind of ties together, the browns. I think that's cool. There's, again, more stuff we're gonna be putting in and around this area. I just don't think I have a whole lot. Oh! And I've also appeared to have trapped myself. Oh, I forgot I can get back here. Sweet. Excellent. Okay, let me shoot. Oh my gosh. I've created a maze. I like the fence there. It looks like it's holding up the arch. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Please let me in somewhere. Okay. Excellent. For now, I think that area looks pretty good. And there'll be more to it as time goes on. A GOLDCORE Island sounds fun, also sounds hard at the beginning of the game. Yes. That's why I chose it, though. So yeah, this is kind of what that's looking like. I wanted to look at it from actually at the very bottom. I think at nighttime, even if we add another light somewhere, like, yeah, that'll look really cool. And so we have a couple gold carts coming out and making their way into Nox's house. All right, let's decorate the interior now. This is going to be cool. It's also going to be challenging because you cannot, when you're not in a happy home, you can't expand the actual like square footage of the house. So you work with a very small space. So I have some ideas about how we might make the other end of this, but we'll just see what we can do. All right. Me on my own island. Let me in. I need to talk about homes. Let's talk about a residence home. 9,000 bells. Well, that's almost exactly what I have on me. And it's going to be Knox. Let's get his thoughts, as if he has a choice. He doesn't. And that covers it. What do you think? Are you okay in trusting Dan with your home? Go for it. I mean, I just met him and everything, but what could possibly go wrong? Good, glad to hear your house is in quote-unquote good hands. Leave everything to Dan and me. It's not in good hands, and he's made a terrible mistake. Okay. I'm sufficiently poor now. We're going to work on the interior. I'm just going to leave the exterior, I think. Eventually, I'm probably going to try and make the exteriors of all their houses a certain shape or something. But his exterior is pretty cool right now. I just want to leave it. Oh, this is what his house looks like. Okay. I hadn't seen it yet. Whoa. So are these caskets all supposed to be people? Oh, I'm glad we're fixing this creep show. Okay, so I wouldn't think the caskets had people inside of them, except the way the candles are arranged, it almost looks like they're acting like headstones. And that is very concerning. It already looks very GOLDCORE. I knew it would. I just didn't realize it would look like some kind of mass funeral home. You shared it with me on Discord some time ago? Yeah, this is creepy. I'm glad we are here. Whew. Okay. Much better. I think we are we're needed. we are definitely it's a good thing we were called here. Okay. So first things first, we're going to find the cave, and we're going to start with that. We're going to pretend that the cave is like a permanent fixture. Like, no matter what, we have to have the cave is basically how I'm approaching this. There's other options. If the cave just doesn't work, there are other options. I may even need some of these rocks in here, so I'm just going to grab them for now, so they'll be in the log. I'm going to grab a gold vase. It's like, as I see stuff that looks interesting, I'm just kind of grabbing it. Okay. I think it's a little hard to find this stuff because it's something you craft yourself. And it's a cave. It's like, what category are you in? You'd think it'd be somewhere in here, especially with the mine. Oh, here it is. Yep. Okay, we got a cave, and there's no more room for it. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. So let's pretend, again, that the cave isn't going anywhere. We have to use this no matter what, all right? What I'm imagining is maybe a dirt floor for the base floor. Would that be down here? So there's a field floor, which kind of works. There is... Can we make it vertical? We can. There's the Rocky Mountain floor. Forest. So there's some different types of outdoorsy floors. Where's that one? It's the floor that, like, I think Eric and Bo have in their houses. This one. It's just called dirt flooring. Yeah, I think that might be a better contrast. Okay. And then walls. So there's a lot of different kind of options here. The wild wood wall looks cool. We'll definitely have to make use of an accent wall. Steampunk wall. That's kind of cool. So we can get kind of creative with this because I don't really have any clue what someone's house would look like if they were using it to refine gold. There's a dirt floor of fossils in it. Too bad you don't have it. Oh, yeah, that sounds cool. There's the mossy garden wall, which doesn't look that great, to be honest. Ivy wall. It doesn't need to be an outdoorsy looking wall. Future tech. I think if we can get the walls and the floor right, this will go a lot smoother. See, I don't really think a forest wall is a good fit either. Okay. What if we did the steampunk wall in the back as the accent wall? It could also be the industrial wall, but I feel like this kind of implies that there's a lot going on to make the gold, the raw gold, turn into the gold nuggets that we know and love. And then you could do rammed earth, you could do dirt clod, you could do dig site. But his house isn't really underground, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Dirt clod might be cool. It should look a little rough in here. So I'm kind of leaning towards dirt clod. There's also bamboo screen. Suspicious cauldron gold bars. I kind of like that as an idea. Because there's no anvils or anything. Ooh, what about antique brick? Oh. See, this looks kind of cool. Like it's, yeah, that looks pretty rustic. I think I like that. Fire risk. We like, should we get rid of the windows? I kind of feel like we should get rid of the windows because it should be a little more like dark in here. And then I think we should use that floor too. That helps. I like that a lot. Okay, we'll play with the lighting and stuff as we get closer to the end result. But I'm just gonna keep it nice and full bright for now, just to, you know, work with everything. Oh, we need our tracks. We need to put our tracks down. Where are those? Let's go into here and see if I can just cheat this in real quick. You can't use custom designs to decorate a neighbor's home? Really? I did before. I've put up a painting of a Doge in Zucker's house. Is that not allowed? The windows feel more homey? Yeah, I don't want that. What? So that's sad. It's okay. It's just I'm a little disappointed. Is there anything I can use that looks a little bit like tracks? Like a 2x1 rug? Like this thing? The iron entrance mat? Could we like pretend that this is like a fancy minecart track or something? Is that not going to connect? It won't even connect? Links crossing, how's it going? Really? Oh, that's disappointing. Huh. It's strange how custom designs can hang on the wall like a picture, but they can't go on the floor. I would have never guessed that was a limitation of this. The furnace. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use as a furnace, but we'll definitely put something. Okay, let's just put the minecart like right up against the cave and kind of ignore the fact that there's no tracks, I suppose. Boy, that's a shame. Could it be that maybe we put 3 minecarts to kind of distract? I don't really like that. I just wish there was like something I could put underneath these that didn't look so it just helped a little bit. Just something. Like, what about these? Could simple entrance mats help set it apart? It makes it look a little bit like a conveyor belt of sorts, I guess. So, I mean, that's something. Again, not perfect, but something. I'm just trying to see if there's any other 2x1s that would work. Otherwise, I'm just going to roll with that. The wood ones that look like the ones that look like planks. Oh yeah, maybe these are 3x2. That's 2x2. So this is a 2x1. Okay. This is the darkest 2x1 I have. Okay. Fine. Put that there. Put that there. You know what? I think the planks look better. You can almost trick yourself into thinking that it's like a track of some kind, just like a really sophisticated one. So maybe we'll do that. All right. So we got the minecarts kind of coming out of the cave. I think that looks pretty good. Now we need to put down some rocks, maybe. If any rocks, I think it's this one right here. I don't think this one, or this one, excuse any extra sounds you're hearing, look like anything in particular. So I think that's good. All right, and then we need a furnace of some kind. I was actually thinking for this we would use, where's the kitchen section? We would use a stonework kitchen because it looks so rustic and cool. So we have this one or the mossy one. Let's try the mossy one first. No, it doesn't work. Black it is. Now that matches everything. That matches the cave. That matches the wall. I don't know. Should it go maybe right here? And let's just put the gold vase here for now. So that's kind of cool. Or should... I'm going to put it like that for now, because I like being able to see it when you walk in the room. I think that's important. And we need to look for like a furnace item. Something... There's no... This was the part of this build I was always afraid of. What do you do? There's no... Like, the items I would love to see in this update would have been like a smithing furnace of some kind and an anvil. I would love to see an anvil, but we never got one. So I'm just gonna grab the closest items I can find, and we're gonna see if we can make it work. There's a lot of cool like outdoorsy items too. I gotta keep my eye open for things. I'm just gonna scroll through these a little bit slow here. Ooh. Also, meters and pipes. This might be a cool thing to put in just to make it look like we're doing the work. Brick oven. The brick oven bothers me because one, it's pretty big, and then two, it has a pizza inside. And that's so annoying. And I'm also thinking of putting the safety barrier. Now, the safety barrier would be... It would cost us a minecart, but the reason I like the safety barrier is because I have it on the outside of the island as well. So it closes the loop. The safety barrier is kind of by the beach on the other end of this entire illusion we've created. So I thought if we ended it with another safety barrier, that would be like really, really interesting looking. Maybe I'm overhyping that. I don't know. But it would be like this. I think like that. And I think I could fit the 2 minecarts still, but then you can't get back here. So that's fine. I just need to put an item right here so I don't ever find knocks spawned in that corner. So I could put the rock there. That might work. All right, furnace and meters and pipes. Let's see if this looks like anything. What if I changed the meters and pipes to be the rusty ones and put them right here? First video you saw from me was the GOLDCORE Island? Well, then you're here on the right day. But I like pizza. Yeah, but I have standards. I can't just be putting pizza ovens in people's houses and calling them something they're not. Here's the cauldron, though. We could also use the tank, but it's huge. But it is a really cool item. And are there any other cool-looking items that might work for this? I mean, there's a bunch, but we only have so much room. Okay, here, let's start with this. Let's trade the cauldron color. There we go, gold. Okay. Does this tank do anything for us? If I damage it, and throw a custom design on it, what would work? Like, I don't know. I need to make something, but I kind of need like something that looks like it is a tank full of gold. For now, I think it would be better to just do something like that. Okay. Circular rugs. I do not have a lot of circular rugs. What about a tree stump? I hate it. No. There's no good circular rug to put down. The crack design looked so cool. It looks like it was cracking open with gold inside. That's kind of cool. I wish I could put more of them, though. Just having the one is kind of like... Well, I don't know. I could try. Let's see. I mean, it actually doesn't look that bad. Huh. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of interesting, actually. Thank you. I'm going to keep that. Okay. So this is I don't know. It feels like you could make gold stuff in this place, right? Like it feels like there's a few different methods of I don't know, smithing sorcery going on here that results in gold nuggets. That's what it feels like, and that's what I wanted. What I'm going to do is look for tables now. Does the glowing moss rock have yellow? Well, you mean the rug? Because I think the rug is not customizable. I need a good 1x1 table that kind of works. It could be this one. It's terrible. You know what? I'd be better off with a stool. Yeah, like even the ruined seat, just to kind of complement the cave, could go there. But the whole thing I'm trying to do is literally, I'm trying to find gold nuggets. Like this. There. That's not too bad. I feel like it should be on something a little more finished. Just a little bit better. The log stool might be our best bet. Infinity Rift. I'm doing good. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. So that's kind of cool. And there's another thing I wanted to do as well. I wanted to go into rugs, back over to here, and see if there was a good stone that we could put down. And, nah. I just thought it'd be kind of nice to make the house feel a little more finished, because it's on this dirt right now. I think the dirt stays. Oops. I think the dirt stays. The cauldron goes there. We have a kitchen. Okay. You like that? You like the dark stone rug underneath the tank? What about the gray floor tiles? I think that looks a little bit better because it doesn't have the there's a border all the way around instead of just on the sides, if that makes sense. I'm going to do that. We got to go to wall items, and one of the best things we can use for this are iron wall lamps. Let me just see the different color options we have. Okay, a black and white. All right. So I think what we would do is put down iron wall lamps like this. Oh, interesting. I only have room for them in that pattern because of the choices we've made. That's all right. I might put them a little bit higher, like that. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. Is there anything cool we can put on this wall? Not that one. This one right here. It's so blank. There's got to be something really interesting we can put on that wall. And kind of fit the vibe of this house. It could be gears. Meh. Could be some paintings. Could be a gyroid. Could be a poster of somebody. This is Knox's house, and Knox has a very important job. I'll go through and explain again what we're doing here in a minute. Maybe a fan. Maybe the ventilation fan. Oh, they're all very, very not good. Air conditioner. There's a breaker. I'm not seeing like any paintings I would want to put or anything. Man, I'd really like to put something on that wall. What about a broom? That could work. A cabinet for his tools? So that's not a wall item, but you're not wrong. That's not a bad idea. We could put the iron closet. Okay, let's see. I could still put the broom and dustpan, but maybe by the kitchen right here. And then you're saying a cabinet for his tools right there. That's not a bad idea. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's do that. Broom and dustpan. Check. Cabinet for tools. Check. There's a wall cabinet. Oh, yeah, there's a little... I don't think it's right for this, but I know what you mean. You're talking about the simple wall shelf? Let me just check and see. Yeah, these are too adorable, I would say. They don't really work. There is this, though. The iron wall rack is a cool item. We could even put it right here. We don't have to overthink it. Or it can go kind of like right here. The board with tools. Also a good choice. If I have it, there it is. So the board with tools could go here. And the iron wall rack could go there. I don't know about the board with tools. Does it fit? It doesn't not fit. It's just a little bit, it's a little cluttered in this corner. So I'm going to get rid of it. I could put something else there, just more subtle, like this, and I think I'd be happier. Yeah, that's better. It's a bit cramped, but I like it. I think this is a cool house. Mixed opinions on whether that board fits. I've already decided, though, for you, so don't worry. And then let's look at miscellaneous and see if there's any cool stuff we could put on top of the cabinet. I'm just going to scroll through this one quickly. This I used the imperial pot as kind of like a gold panning item earlier, and that could be kind of neat. Or food, drinks. What about no lamps? Candle. Are there any posters or anything? recycled paper bundle. I don't know about an antique map. I kind of don't want my guy who's working on gold stuff just hunting for treasure. He's busy. He's got stuff to do. This microscope might be kind of neat. This kind of implies that every so often Nox is like taking some time to look over the gold. Just double check that it's like real. Or is it random? I don't know. Let me see if there's anything else. We got gold bars. Someone did suggest gold bars, and I actually like that better. I think the gold bars make more sense because it's like he's making so many gold things, he's running out of space to like put them. Okay. I pretty much like where this is going. The only other thing is, should we put something above the door? I don't know what that would be. Oh yeah, we can put an item on the stonework kitchen. You're right. Yeah, we could put the microscope there. That'd be cool. Horseshoe door decoration. We could put one of these like door decorations above his door. A fossil plaque. Camera. I like to put cameras above doors quite often. Dried flowers. Planters at this point kind of feel out of place. What about the air conditioner? I mean, it's got to get warm in here, right? The air conditioner is probably a good item. Lucreza? I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but hello, welcome. Yeah, let's do the air conditioner. Copper Valor's been lurking, but is here. Welcome. Yeah, some ventilation's probably a good thing in this case. And yeah, on the stonework kitchen, I do like that idea. So we could, even if it's not the microscope, I just like the idea of putting something on there. So what would that be? Could it be the Libra scale? As if like he's kind of like weighing stuff out? Or... yeah, the stonework kitchen doubles as a table, which is a really cool feature. Could it just be more logs? There's a lot of stuff you could put up there that would be cool and justified. There could be a gold decorative dish. I haven't used the stickers yet. I don't have those crafted, so I can't access them. I don't know what I would do with the stickers at this point, but in the future, for sure. I think scale or microscope. Let's do scale. It's gold. It's just a cooler item. Where is it? It was a cooler item. There it is. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty nice. This is great. I think... oh, the last thing is hanging ceiling stuff. Is there anything in this category that we think would work? Simple shaded lamp. Like over the cauldron, maybe? Or... always do the candle chandeliers. It's kind of become a trademark. Not one that I'm particularly proud of. Hanging shelves. I don't think the hanging shelves work for this. Mostly because of what's on the shelves. It's just not, it doesn't fit. C&H show, how's it going? The only thing I think I'd be like somewhat interested in having is this light bulb, but it doesn't serve like any purpose. Maybe to light up the kitchen. So I'm not going to do any ceiling stuff, but what I will do, speaking of the kitchen, is see if there's like a 2x2 mat like this that just kind of makes sense for the kitchen. Yeah. Just something like that to make that feel like its own place. How are you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So, yeah, this is good. This is fantastic. So, for those just getting here, we've just basically finished decorating the house of Knox. Knox is one of the new GOLDCORE villagers on my GOLDCORE island, and his whole thing is taking gold that is mined on the island and refining it into gold nuggets. So these are just some of the tools Knox uses to do that job. What I might do is put on polish mode here and just see if there's any cool polishes that we might add, like Sparkle Blast on this gold. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Just nice and subtle little sparkle. Should the cauldron maybe be steaming a little bit? See, that looks like it's doing something. Should there be something... Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Should there be something cold inside the tank? Because you could do the chilly one there and see maybe if there's like... I don't know what's in that tank, but maybe he cools it after putting it in the cauldron. Did that do anything? Oh, it did. Look, it's at the bottom a little bit. Here, let's try it twice. Oh, that's kind of cool. What about 3 times? See, that's neat. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I'm going to move that back real quick. And I want to just... Oops. No. Let me get out of the shine mode, because I think I'm good with that. And let me just turn this on. There we go. Perfect. Huh. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Just trying to see where that fits. I think that's the best spot for it. Okay. So we've done good work. Let's look at the lighting. Our finishing touches now. So I typically just take the regular lights and just bring them down. And it depends on how many other lights I added. Like, you could do this, but it's just so dark. But, like, if we pull it up a little bit, we can kind of see what's going on, but then we still get some of the ambiance in here. Let's see. So that's full. That's half. And that's, like, less than a quarter. And then, since I didn't add any music, is there any type of sound effect? I haven't unlocked all the sound effects yet. Echo doesn't really make sense. Jungle Forest Park. City. What about wind? I'm going to say that the items that are in here add enough sound and call that good. I think that'll be fine. All right. This is probably, I gotta say, this is probably how I imagined it. I always imagine the cave in the left corner. I always imagine minecarts kind of spilling into the living room, and I always imagined that there would be items that make it look like refining was going on, even though we lack some of those appropriate items. So I'm actually legitimately very happy with this build. So here we go. I'm all done. Ready to plan out the exterior if you are? Yes, but I'm going to keep it the way it is. So I'm good with the way this looks. I know there isn't a difference. Does there have to be? What if I were to take this and then get rid of it? No, wait, you have to change the exterior? I don't remember I don't remember that being like required of me. Let's just put something on the door. That's kind of dumb. All right. Lex the Bomb, how's it going? We're done. I could have just said no. Oh, well. Oh, well. It's been a long morning for me, so that's my excuse. Thanks again for all your hard work. I know this pitch is going to go over great with Nox. You've done your part. Now it's time for me to do mine. I'll work with Nox so we can start. Everything should be just like we talked about by tomorrow. Yay! We did it. Excellent. Tom Nook's Dream Island? That was the plan. I was trying to get into Tom Nook's good graces. Okay, let's open up storage and put some stuff away. Okay. And I'll show you what I was thinking for this. So this is the farm for our GOLDCORE Island, and our peasants, Marshall and Coco, are in charge of making sure everybody in Maw Holloww is fed. And of course, the town crop is wheat. So the farm looks pretty good, but Marshall and Coco both need some kind of role on the island. And what I was thinking for this is Coco would be running some kind of... I haven't decided yet if this is going to be totally legal or not, but Coco's going to be running maybe some kind of distillery. I'm trying to give them some kind of cool jobs that would be like farm adjacent. Is the stream pre-recorded? Only for people who didn't make it live. So this is Coco's house now, and as you can see, it has a couple items in it that are a little confusing. You know, not really sure how Coco obtained some of these things, but yeah, this is what we're looking at the moment. So I was thinking of putting in, I don't exactly know. I think it would be a much different vibe, but maybe some barrels and things like that to suggest that Coco has like a bit of a distillery or something. So we're going to work on that next. I might even change the exterior a little bit. One of your favorite villagers? Yeah, Coco's pretty cool. Can't stay for long. Billy Bob Joe, thanks for dropping in either way. Start your train station. Thanks so much for the inspo. Oh, yeah, of course. No problem. All right, residence home. And we'll take a look at Coco's place. Oh, wait. I need to grab my money. Oops. Tom Nook. The ATM is right here. Just take the money out, man. You have my permission. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's talk homes. And we're going to go do a residence home. And yes. There we go. Perfect. I can't wait to see my redecorated home. All right. That is good. Because you're doing crime now. Okay. Interior. It's weird that I get the choice to work on one or the other first. Seems a little unnecessary. All right. Down to business. I think now would be a good time to take a very quick break. I want to use the restroom real quick and grab a drink. But when we return, we're going to be working on Coco's house, so don't go anywhere. All right, thank you for waiting. We are back. So we just started doing Coco's house now. We are going to completely redesign this mess of a home. And I'm trying to think of how this is going to look. So I'm very tempted to use this antique brick wall again that we just used in Knox's house, but I'm not going to. I don't want to repeat every design element. We could use something like this, but it doesn't look that good. AJ, how's it going? Welcome. I think, though, it would help if we did something a little more rustic, like the stacked wood wall, maybe as an accent wall. Something like that would probably look pretty cool. And then, let's see here. For the floor, we could do old board flooring. That always looks good. Dark block, spooky. Yeah, I think old board flooring. This is probably a good combination. If I were to imagine what a distillery or something might look like, this is probably it. All right, great. For this build, let's change up the entrance like that. Matches the walls a little bit. This is Coco's house now. So for this build, I think we're going to need some counters. So I think that would look... Are these all the options? I think they are. What about tall concrete? Would that look any good? Oops. Leave that alone. I don't like that it's just one. I think we need to... If we're going to do pillars and counters, we should do it like that. Yeah. But do we like the concrete versus... Tobin, how's it going? Dark wood. I like dark wood better. Yeah, that's probably going to be better. Where are you going? How do you customize more houses in a day? How many does he let you do? I've never done more than 2 in a day, and I've just never tried. I never even thought to ask. Does anyone know how many you can do? What crime are you making Coco commit? Coco may or may not be running an illegal distillery. Maybe. You can customize as many as you want in a day. I know in Happy Home Designer you can customize as many as you want, but what about on your island? You've done all 10 in one day. All right, cool. It'd be weird if it was like, oh, you can do 2. Like, that would be a very weird number. There may or may not be a bar in the middle of Coco's house. I'm not sure yet. We do need to take up the space with something because I just don't have a lot of like stuff for this build. Not a lot of stuff I want to use, so we're gonna need to like lean on that a little bit. Should we also do a stonework kitchen for Coco? Would this one look good? No. No. Would that one look good? Maybe not that. Maybe Coco cooks on... Maybe the ranch stuff. We could... This stuff is kind of cool. What about blue? What if some of the accents in like Coco's house were blue? I don't like it. What about... Vintage is cool. Oh, vintage is always cool. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, I don't know if this is the final placement for some of these items, but I am liking some of the choices. So we'll start there. I gotta find barrels. All different varieties of them. I think there are 3 or 4 different types of barrels. So there's this one. And evidently this is the only one because we're supposed to have more, but they should be here with Gulliver's items and they're not. So my guess, unless I'm wrong and they're somewhere else, my guess is I have not helped Gulliver enough times to get the pirate barrels. That's okay. Not the end of the world, just a bit saddening. But it's a reason to come back and keep decorating. Let's think of it like that. So if I were to do barrels, I think I would maybe do something like this, where it's just like, oh, you're really into this stuff, aren't you? You know, maybe we'll do like 5 barrels. Okay. What we can also do is maybe put the bar here. We can get rid of the windows because I think they're just going to get in the way. So that might be kind of cool. And now that we're using the vintage, I gotta make more space. Now that we're using the vintage kitchen there, I think we might need to change up these. We have that option. So now I'm wondering if concrete looks any good. Or do we use the simple ones, which give us a few more color options? It's just that the counters don't match anything right now. I kind of wonder if maybe does this match the barrels? Ah, see, that's a very, very close. Yeah, okay. I think that's what we do. Yep. That's what we do. Okay. I'm still not loving, I'm still not loving the vintage look with these counters. But I think we're starting to have things come together. Let me go to the wall decorations. There's also this really cool wall shelf with bottles. And that's vintage. These look like soaps and stuff. So vintage items are just really not working for me, are they? What about white? If I were to do a bunch of ranch stuff and had like the white and wood look, would that look good? Or is it just a matter of like doing that? Or is the ranch just not... The stacked bags look good? Oh yeah, we'll put some for sure. Yeah, great idea. Maybe the ranch kitchen's not it. Maybe I'm just not feeling it. I thought I was. I gotta have a kitchen of some kind. It's a thing, you know? You just got to. And I would like it to be something that looks, I don't know, like it fits into this really wooden theme we've got going on. Could it be the ironwood kitchenette is the answer to our problem? Like, instead of vintage, we could use old or walnut. Like, walnut's pretty nice. I like that better. Yeah, I think that's a little better. You had said, someone said stacked bags. I think it was AJ. Let me find those. They might even be in here. Where did those go? I use them outside this actual house. They're like right outside. Oh, yeah, they're right here. Okay. So I think just the light brown ones. Oh, yeah, look at that. They go on top of stuff. Can they stack on top of each other? They can. Look at that. Okay. I didn't know that items that go on top of things could go on top of each other, but there we are. Hey, that's kind of cool. I'm spilling my drink everywhere. Thank goodness phones are like waterproof and stuff now. What a world we live in. I might change the color of these bags, but I do like them. Like, are these, it says beans. Is that like coffee beans? What kind of beans are these? I'm not sure. What about the black bags? Does that? I don't like that either. I blew your mind so much it made you forget how to drink. Yes. I think that's pretty much what happened. Is there a pattern that could go on these bags that would like, I don't know. I don't care if they're vague. See, that's kind of cool actually. You know what? I'm going to do that. So, what is it? I don't know. But there's a lot of it. There's quite a bit. Okay. We need to find some other things that can go on top of these barrels. What could that be? So, bottles. Decorative bottles for sure. Now, as we talked about, Coco is running like a distillery. That looks like it says cafe on it. I like the label, but it literally looks like it says cafe. And this looks like sparkling water. This looks like a really cheap beer. These are just fruit drinks. Is there a custom design we can do that looks good? Go away brand whiskey. We could put the bell bags. I mean, that is kind of neat. Are there any other barber haircut brand whiskey? Let's do bell bags. Run. Get out brand whiskey. Guard frog on duty. These are all great. I think the bell bags are nice. So I'm kind of thinking like, okay, what if we put some here too? Is that dirt or blood? Let's put that right here maybe. I want to put some stuff on these barrels, you know? I want it to look like Coco's busy. Like there's a lot of crap going on. Coco's busy bottling all this beverage. The Golden Gulp. That's a good name. What about recycled papers? So some old-timey newspapers on one of them. Ooh, wooden bucket. What about, we could use firewood somewhere maybe? Maybe gasoline. Maybe Coco uses, for some reason, don't know why, uses gasoline in the mixture. An urn? I mean, maybe secret ingredient, anybody? Where do we keep the... We might want a sturdy paper bag for some reason. Wooden bucket. Frog, how's it going? Welcome to everyone just getting here. Here's a wooden bucket. We're working out items. We're trying to find some items that would go in Coco's distillery. This is Coco's house. Coco is hard at work running a legally questionable facility here. I don't think classic picture would be good. So I'm going to put that back there. We can customize this bag. Let's just go with, yeah, the regular old brown bag. I'm going to leave one of the barrels to where it doesn't have anything on top of it. Because, I don't know, we've created a lot of clutter. I think that bag right there would be fine. Just kind of looks like some stuff. Maybe the bottles were just taken out of the bag and put on the counter. And rugs. I always end up using these simple entrance mats, kind of like little kitchen rugs. All right. What else? Chairs, maybe? Maybe some bar stools for the bar. There's only one kind of stool that I like for these. Or there's two kinds. Never mind. There are two kinds of stools that I like for these little bar setups. It is the vintage stool and they're not here. I haven't unlocked them yet, but the vintage stool it is. I think we might even have a variety that matches. Oh, you know what? We could do the brown one because it has the gold legs. Maybe Knox made Coco some vintage stools. I really don't like our bar choice here. There's a couple things bothering me about it. So that pillar is bothering me because this feels a little bit better right here because it lines up with the kitchen. The actual counters we used, the more stuff I put in here, the more they don't fit. You know what I mean? Like, but you know what would fit? And I don't know if I have it unlocked. Is there? It's not a bar. It's like a table, but it kind of looks like a counter. It's okay. It's not the reception counter. It's this. I have it. It's the counter table. Now, this has a lot of cool variety to it. And like the brick and natural wood or the black and dark would probably work. I think this is going to be a better choice for us. And we can even, yeah, we could put it like that. We can tuck in the stools a little bit. See, I like that. Morning from what are we building? We are building Coco's Distillery. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, now maybe we have not unlocked, apparently we've unlocked brick pillars, even though I've designed many homes. Maybe I haven't crafted any yet, so we don't have them, but a brick pillar might work. A concrete pillar. A simple pillar. A black pillar. What kind of pillar would work the best? Interesting. I kind of feel like the gray, if any of those, I think the gray is it because of the bottom of that bar there. But even that isn't doing it. What if there was no pillar, I guess? To me, that's also fine. All four, I can't decide. I think no pillars. Yeah, I think no pillars. I think we go with that. And then walnut or old. What about old? I want it to match. I want it to match what we got going on here. Shoot, I think we need to find a new kitchen now. I adore all four the different ones together. Okay, yeah. I'm back to the drawing board on the kitchen, but this is coming along. We're getting closer and closer. I hate that I'm doing this again, but now I got to look at kitchens. This is only half the house. Let me try the ranch kitchenette now that we have a bar that we like. Let's look at this next to it and see, is there a variety of vintage, for example? No, it doesn't look good. I actually made it to a stream for once. Well, welcome. You've joined us at the most frustrating point of the day, trying to pick a kitchen. It's not going well. The stonework kitchen keeps calling my name. The colors are more friendly. There's still a place to put stuff on it. Where'd it go? There's still a place to put stuff on it. So we can move that there. We can take these. We can put them up here where Coco can't reach them. I think that's probably it. The brick oven? The brick oven, can you even cook in this thing? It's such a weird shape too. I don't really like it. I like it, but not for this. What about, I'm customizing the wrong thing. What about if we made this that? The red bricks match this counter we have a little tiny bit better. Sadich, how's it going? The stonework kitchen's working for me better. It does look a little more rustic. It kind of has that vibe we need. So I agree with that. We could have the window back now. You're right. We could definitely have the window. I guess what's bothering me is like there's just these two different types of bricks. So I'm looking at this thing going, is there anything I can do? And you know what? I think there is. We can do that. That looks a little bit better. I think actually that ties everything in. So I think we do that. We bring the windows back. There they are. They're just slats. They're not that impressive. But that looks cool. Okay. Hey, look at that. Coco's Distillery is coming along. This is good. This is good. So what's going to be in the last like corner we haven't touched yet is the question. Do we give Coco a bed of some kind? Does Coco sleep on anything? Or is that just a non-starter? Is this only a place of business? What about a bunk bed? Like there's a couple different types of bunk beds. So much room for activities, right? The ladder's covered up, though. You can't. Yeah, it would have to be like that. I don't think the bunk bed's a good idea. A hay bed? Okay. What do we got for hay beds? That's something. Why not? I mean, yeah. Who are we to judge? I think a hay bed's a great idea. I'm trying to find if there's like a little nightstand that could go with it, but I don't think there is. Not comfortably, anyway. What about a stump? We could put a stump with it. Oh, here's the other bar stool I like. It's right there. It's going to be under seats. Yeah, and then... I guess Coco could sleep on a couch. All right. Did I have the loft bed? I didn't think I had the loft bed. Because I looked for that. I have the bunk bed. I have the baby bed. I don't think I have the loft bed. There's a sloppy bed. Hey, bed is decent, but if you're going for the dingy look, maybe the sloppy bed is an option. Yeah, that caught my eye a second ago. So what about the sloppy bed? Like, there's a few different color options that work pretty well, I think. We have ash brown, which looks kind of beat up. But even like the natural wood, and then we can like play around with the bedding a little bit. So what about that? We might need to keep playing around with the wood tone. That kind of matches the place a little bit better. The hammock. The hammock's always an option, I guess. I kind of like this though. What about the green too? Gray. I don't have any other... Well, no, I guess I have some gray in the stone on the kitchen. Sloppy bed's best bed. It's pretty nice. Okay, let's say we're going with that. Is there a good nightstand to use? There's the wooden end table, the wooden mini table. Does this have like a good dark wood variety that we could use with it? It's okay. Let's see if there's any others that work. Sloppy bed. Is my bed IRL? Isn't it all of our beds? It's a very relatable bed. This is very tall. I kind of think I should use the log stool that we were using before. I think that made for a better end table. Antique end table feels like it would match. I must have missed that one. There's also this box-shaped seat. And that one's more end table sized to me. You said is it the antique mini table you said? Just another barrel with a lamp. It's a little tall, but I like your thinking. The wooden crate. The wooden crate. Thank you. That's what we're doing. Okay. I'm not loving any of these ideas. They're okay, but I'm missing. There's an item. There's got to be a good item for this. And that is perfect. We were looking in the wrong spot. It is the wooden box. All day, every day, wooden box. Yep. Bunch of fragile stickers on it and stuff. Something's in there. Coco never unpacked it. It don't work. It don't matter. It was probably smashed on delivery anyway. Wooden crate is installed. Let's look at the lamps now. And I think we could do a table lamp. We could do a lantern. How about a lantern? Look at that. If this isn't the most dangerous combination, we got vats full of we assume this is alcohol. We got a crate of unknown origin and a kerosene lantern sitting in the corner. Coffee bee plant. You should try that next to the counter to replace the pillar. Ooh, good idea. Look at everybody coming in with these amazing ideas. Thank you for your help. I needed it. I think I got to that point in the day a while ago where I'm just like, oof, I didn't get enough sleep, I guess. That blue is tripping me up. What about this plant here? It's not a coffee plant, but we can make the base that it sits in a different color, like brown. And it's a little bit taller, too. I think we'll do that instead. The one with the bag? What? The checkout counter? I don't know if Coco is, like, using the place as, like, that kind of establishment. Next to the scales. Oh, you know what? I just realized this is blocking part of the kitchen, first of all. But what, like, scales? I'm confused. I want to see what we're talking about. But oh, cocoa tree. Thank you. Okay, the cocoa tree. What am I doing? The basket of bread? Oh, that was a cool item. Yeah, I don't know if it'll fit or not. We might use that because there is a whole wheat field outside, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I think the cocoa tree is good, and it's cocoa, so why not? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Thank you. Jennifer, I'm doing good. Sorry on my phone. Oh, you're good. We got there. So we can do the cocoa tree, and then what was the other light brown bag on top of the vanity? Vanity? There's no vanity. I could put it there though. Whose house is this? This is Coco's house. All they need is the checkerboard and the rocking chair. Oh, for Cracker Barrel? Yeah. Basket of bread's very Olive Garden. Let's look at the basket of bread and see if that would fit. I don't know if I want to do that, but let's just check it out. Is this not? Okay, here's the food. The basket of bread is just a nice item. Yeah, I think that's cool. Okay, nice. A couple more things. I think we need to do. We need to look at rugs and see what types of things. Like, for example, should we have like the iron entrance mat right here? I think so. Should we put something underneath these barrels? There are some 2x3 options. That might look good, maybe. I see a lot of 3x3 options. Uh, 2x1. It's going to take me a little bit to find. Here's some 3x2s. So there's the wooden plank or the wooden deck rugs. Ah, I like that. Oh, ceiling items too. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I don't know. Is that the one we want to use? I don't know. Maybe this is better. Ooh, I like that. The brown cow rug for the bed. You know what? I went on a whole rant yesterday about how this game doesn't have meat. No beef, no steaks, right? And yet we have this. Why is this okay? Why is it okay to have a skinned animal represented in the game, but we can't eat steak? Wait, so what? Are we skinning cows and letting the meat go to waste? Is that what's happening? Cuz I'm not okay with that. I'm just pointing out, all I'm doing is pointing out the facts. Yeah, we're going to add some ceiling lights. I have another corner I'm trying to think about right now. It's called fake cowskin rug. Well, that's what they want you to think. They don't want you to be suspicious, so they called it fake. But we can't confirm that. I love this shelf. I think we need this shelf. Coco is making some kind of beverage in here, and I think having a shady looking rusty shelf with an unknown substance on it, that's like excellent. What a great item for this. I think that's gonna be, yeah. Yep. I think that's a good call. Oil bath for the other corner. I like this though. Distillery or dispensary? I think distillery. The shelf looks like it has moonshine on it or something. Exactly. I don't know what else to put on this shelf, but we got to do something. There's got to be at least one item we could put up there to raise an eyebrow. Not food, not beverages, not lamps. We could stick the phonograph or something. Like we keep taking away their radios. These poor villagers never get any music when I'm in charge. What else though? Glass jar? Yeah, I could do a glass jar. There's also these potted starter plants. Bones? What? Why would I put bones? That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. She's selling illegal alcohol. Yes. What about a stack of money? Maybe business is good. You know what? It's my GOLDCORE island. All the money on this island would... Tom Nook approves. Did you see that? You drop a stack of cash next to Tom Nook, and he's like, yeah, that tracks. Let's see that again in slow motion. So let's make we're going to have a gold pile of money. Yeah. Tom Nook's okay with this. This is a good turn of events here. This is a satisfying outcome for Tom Nook. Here, that's the ceiling. Let me get rid of this. Let's put this money in the corner. A safe? I don't got a lot of room for any safe anymore. I think this will have to do. I could put like a golden wristwatch. Like, maybe business is really good. And Coco's starting to funnel cash into really expensive items, you know, making different kinds of investments. Because I don't have a safe and there's no bank on this island and I got to put this money somewhere. Is there any other... Oh, the briefcase? Yeah, could do the briefcase. What if we put the music player up there though? There are different music players that can sit like on top of stuff like these. What if we got a record player and gave this place some ambiance? I don't know what song, but a candle would be nice too. But I think music player's probably for the best. We just need to pick the song. Oh, wow. It's a tight squeeze there. Huh. Yay! What would be a good one? Oh, that's cafe? I don't like that. This is... maybe not the appropriate time for Comrade KK. Here we go. Yes. KK Blues. I love it. Can we... I know the barrels caused me to move all this stuff. Let me just see. Is that still... I don't want that. Nah, we can't have that. A lot of good suggestions in chat for the song. I'm going to keep it the way it is. I do like that. Oh. We still... Oh, I did not solve that problem by moving that out. So, okay, here. Let's get rid of this barrel. That's not going to fix our problem either. Hold on. What if we did that? We still have to squeeze? Oh my gosh. What's causing the squeeze? There we go. If I have to squeeze, I know they can't get back there. Like if they're not going to do that. Where's my bucket? Here it is. That looks fine. I'm good with this. Okay, ceiling lights. Ceiling time. Let's rock some ceiling lights here. I think what we would do, maybe the enamel lamps. So one lamp over the counter, like that. And then maybe something over the barrels. Something else, though. Oh, what about hanging shelves? That's kind of interesting. What would it look like over this, though? No, too busy. Hanging light bulbs would fit the theme. The hanging light bulb also does fit the theme. That's kind of cool. You know what? I don't want to overdo it with those. I think that's good. Place something under the bag. I'll see what I have. And as always, if we bring them the lights, there are windows, so we do get some light during the day in here. What if I bring them all the way... Or just a little. I just have them on a little bit. Daffodil, I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome back. Daffodil is a fellow Animal Crossing live streaming content creator here on YouTube. So if you didn't manage to subscribe recently when we rated the channel, then I think that was you rated, right? I sure hope it was. Please do go check out the channel. Got to redesign my villager house again because initially I made it fit their interests, but now I'm realizing there are more props than previous games. This is, yeah, I really like the way this came out. I don't know what I could put under the bag because it doesn't let me use custom designs on the floors in their houses. So I think the bag's just good the way it is. And other than that, are there any wall items that would be good? Oh, I'm not in build mode here. I struggle with anything under 8x8 in Happy Home. It can be, yeah. It can definitely be a thing. Ooh, what about an old-timey antique phone? Right in the kitchen. I like that. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Mom's embroidery would fit the theme. It's a chicken. We got the tapestry. Do we have the embroidery yet? Maybe I have not earned that. We have Mom's art. Put it lower. She isn't a giraffe. Any lower and it's going to look... No. No one gets phone calls on their old-timey antique phones anyway. If Coco needs to reach that phone, she's got other problems. There are other things going on in Coco's life that need to be addressed if that phone being too high is a problem. Is there a good gyroid for this? What about twangoid? You have the embroidery. You scrolled past it. Oh, okay. Hold on, I want to see something. Are you into this little gyroid? Is that something you're into? Here. What about right there? Clankoid? Which one's Clankoid? I know who Illuminoid is. I don't know if they would necessarily, because you can't customize them. Oh, it's alphabetized here. Clatter. Crumple. Do I not have a Clank? I guess not. What about Crumple? There's some decent colors for Crumpleoid. I love the ones that I have. The one that I have though is great because he plays himself, and I think that's awesome. He's like a little guitar. So the theme here is like Coco's Distillery. Coco is creating beverages, maybe, you know, maybe not legally. And that was kind of my plan for this build. The thing under the bag could make it look like she's not lazy. Wait, the thing under the bag can make it look like she's not lazy because she's not lazy. I don't know what that means. Do I have Brucestoid? I have not unlocked Brucestoid yet. I don't play on this character as much as I play on my other one, so I'm way behind on those unlocks. There was something else I was going to do, and I got distracted by the gyroid. Oh, it was the mom's, what you call it? Tapestry. So, if I sort alphabetically, there it is. Mom's embroidery, not tapestry. Okay. And we're doing the bird one. I think that's pretty nice. I like that. A clock on the wall? Why not? What kind of clock should we do? How about a cuckoo clock? I keep going like, I don't know. Is there any other color that I've used in this build? No, I've used hardly any color at all. Okay, maybe not a cuckoo clock. A pendulum clock? Or maybe just the log-mounted one. Would I come here for a drink? It's possible. Maybe for some bread. I'm going to do more of a proper tour in a second to explain everything for those of you who got here a little late, because I think we're overdue for that. But this looks amazing. I really, really like the way this turned out. I'm trying to decide if I want to polish anything. I may not want to overdo it with the polish on this one. But let me just look. That's not too great. I was trying to think what's in the bag, you know? Like, what if there is something in that bag? Yeah, there might be something in that bag. What's she hiding in the bread, though? See, we could do some stuff to that bread. We can make it sweaty. We could have bugs flying around it. Ew. Oh, the moths are getting at the bread. Okay, I think that's enough polish. I love this house. I think it came out great. Yeah. You should polish the mysterious box. I think I don't want to overdo it. I think it's good. Here, let's see what Tom Nook thinks. Let's plan the exterior. I want to see if I can get away with any gold core accents on this house. I like to keep their houses kind of the same shape they came in, but change things up a little bit to help the aesthetic of the island. So that's kind of a gold core-esque roof. Is there some siding? Ooh. That's pretty nice. Is there another door that would kind of work for us here? Gold core door. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, you know what? Something like this. Or that. That one kind of looks better. I like the gold accents on this door, but the brown doesn't really work for me. Or it could be like, this is the best one, I think. Let's go with that. Anything on? Ooh, the little branch wreaths are always really cool. Or we can do the timber door plate. That's kind of nice. Brown Zen door looks good. It does. It's not quite doing it for me. I think if that's the one I was looking at before. I don't know if that's the right timber door plate variation. That's a little better because it matches the trim. And we can look at it at night. Yeah. Coco's got a gold core house now. I'm done, Tom Nook. All done. Yes. Just finished the train station. Congrats. I bet it looks awesome. All right. It's perfect. It's brilliant. It's lovely. Let's take a look at what we've achieved today, because I want to explain to everybody what we've done so far. So we were just over here at Coco's house. All right. This is my gold core island. And the story here, we have Coco and Marshall, and I don't want to let either of them go. But they're not inherently gold core villagers, so we've put them to work as peasants here in the village. They do all the farming for the folks who live in Maw Hollow, my gold core island. So we did this gold core farm build a while back. I've been kind of finishing it up, adding some wheat here and there, things like that. So the farm is mostly done. We got to put some stuff behind Coco's house. I might actually make use of even more of these tanks, but just different looking ones maybe. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe barrels. So yeah, I've started to kind of junk up their front yards. Still kind of working on this right here, but we just did Coco's interior. And then the other thing we did today actually starts over by a very old build we did. I say very old. I just mean it was one of the first big GOLDCORE builds we did on stream. So it's down here. So we've had this build for a while. This is my gold mine. And this is part of the story of Maw Holllow that's kind of being built as I make this island, is that this is where it all starts. This is where we get all the gold to make our GOLDCORE dreams come true. But this gold gets mined up and it needs to go somewhere, right? So it actually gets sent across the island, and that's the part we built today. So now we're gonna run over to the other side of that cave, and I'll show you what's happening. Now, obviously, you'll have to rewind the stream to see the interior that we did to go with this, but this is Nox's house. Tomorrow it will change because we built something for Nox. And on the outside, we have the other end of our gold mine that was on the other end of the island. So the cave leads over to here, and the minecarts are actually coming into the back of this mountain, which happens to also line up with Nox's house, which is there. So Nox is processing the gold, the raw gold that comes in. And that house will be done tomorrow, and you'll be able to check it out. So that's kind of what we ended up doing. I'm really, really happy with the way today's interiors turned out. But with that, I'm going to call it because, again, my throat hurts. I keep doing this thing where I stream and then I talk too loud and too much and blows out my throats. Maybe I benefit from doing some vocal warm-ups before I go live in the future. I don't know. But I want to thank you all for hanging out today. It was a lot of fun. And yesterday, too, if you were here for the dream stream. If you watched this all the way through after the fact, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought. And I do hope that you make it to a future live stream so you can hang out and join us in chat. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those. Thank you to everybody. You are all awesome. Please be safe this weekend. I'm going to work on some videos tomorrow, so there won't be any streams or anything going out tomorrow. But it should be a fun week of videos, and then we'll do it again on Friday. So, cool. Look forward to a video on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then a stream on Friday again, and I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Catch you later.